Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you're never leaving my face. Heart is racing here now. Never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to guess. No, you're a mind reader. Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you'll never leave in my veins. Heart is racing here now. Never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to guess. No, you're a mind reader. Mind reader.
What's up, everybody? Back with another video. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Shout out to everybody watching this video, everybody watching it later. Shout out to all you guys in the crazy new world normal. It's a slow go Saturday. Thanks, Mastercon. It's a slow go Saturday. And a lot of going on. A lot of going on in the world. In the United States, Inc. In your state, in New York State, in your county, in my county, in your state, your city, my city, your town, my town, whatever you want to call it. A lot going on everywhere. I don't even know where the heck to begin, but I'm back. My channel is off suspension. So I'm back. And it was a week suspension. As usual, I've been a bad boy. I didn't adhere to the terms and conditions of the communist internet, YouTube. But one thing I seen yesterday was the damn UFO over LaGuardia. You know, everyone's in a pickle over a UFO over LaGuardia and magically talk about damn aliens again. You know, they want you to believe aliens, and some, you know, some truthers believe in aliens. You know, I don't subscribe to that. You know, are there other creatures? I'm sure there are. You know, there's things that we have not seen before, but is there what they have told us that exist? I highly doubt that. The only concept we have of an alien comes from them, comes from their movies, comes from what they put out. You know, it just is what it is. And that concept comes from the American mentality, perception mindset. Because there's other factions in the world who do not believe in aliens. You know, demons. That's something different. You know, have we ever seen a demon? Yeah, in other people. So it's about as close as we can get. You know, that I can get. You know, other than people minds playing tricks on them. I mean, I could have said I have seen a whole bunch of UFOs because I've seen them. You know, I've fucking documented some on a live stream. I mean, on a video. One on a live stream, but that happened to be this secret fucking military spy plane that I saw when I was stuck on an island in the middle of fucking nowhere, off the coast, off of Tampa. You know, what's good, Ghost? And you know, I've seen the whatever the hell that shit is, the light train. You know, that shit could be a unidentified flying object. It could be a UFO. You know, but anyways, you know, everybody's all up in a bunch of, oh my god, a UFO for LaGuardia. No, that just tells me these motherfuckers are getting desperate. You know, they're just getting desperate, man. You know, all this technology they got, these flying objects, these, you know, all these tech, you know, all these different things they got. It's crazy though. When they do do some new technology we don't know about, holographic, electromagnetic spectrum, fucking LED, light emitted diode, fucking display somewhere. Oh my God, are they going to get people to believe? You know, there's one technology that is just simple ass shit, but that shit is amazing how they get that shit to work, man. If y'all have ever seen a drone light show, that shit is unbelievable. Like I'm amazed at that shit. Now that is some crazy technology. All right, and I can only imagine what else they got out there. You know, that's some crazy fucking technology, hands down. Hands the fuck down. You know, a drone light show. It's amazing, truly amazing. Um, then the hologram light, hologram technology. Man, Saturday morning, there's a different human being amongst us in our areas because you know a lot of people are off from work, so a lot of people don't know how to act when they fucking off from work. You know, just weekend. You know how they got the weekend warrior that rides a motorcycle like a Harley. Well, you got people that just, unfortunately, because it's working every day, don't get out much during, you know. So there's a different crowd of people Saturday mornings, and you see them on the road. But anyways, what about Bhakti yoga? I mean, I ain't even touch on that subject. The yoga that went viral. Uh yoga is evil, right? The yoga is evil. Um, you know, post that went viral. Um, you know, so I mean, we got to get. A lot of people don't know what yoga even is, but I mean, you know, I'll get in. I'm gonna jump into that ship too. Um, you know, I mean, because there's many different yogas. You got what's it like? Jhana yoga. You even got a yoga called karma yoga. You know, but you got to understand uh, these things. These things are, you know, a lot of these things are new age, man. A lot of them are new age, and people don't understand that. And then a lot of people are yoga, and they just stretch, don't put any spiritual, significance in it, and they call it yoga. Well, y'all not doing fucking yoga. Y'all are stretching and exercising. All right, that's another thing people don't know. You know, it's the practice of yoga itself. Okay, is what it is. I mean, you can't go around why they called something something, and what people took it. Oh, I'm doing yoga. Well, the reason why how that started is because people, looked at that. Oh, wow, and then people started meditating and doing yoga, and that's the yoga that will open you up for an embodiment. And the people that want you to do this yoga and that promote it and brought it here want to embody you so they can push forward whatever the fuck they're trying to do. Look at America today. Look at America today. And ask yourself what has happened. What have all the weird shit we know, and in the world, like where's it stemming from? Well, we are bringing it all in because spirits, demons, whatever the fuck you want to call it, evil, demons, devils, and all this shit. Have anybody ever seen other than inside of a human being, a fucking devil or a demon? No. Are there demons and devils all around us? Hell the fuck yeah. You know? So, what's good, Gemini's, Mad Catter, Mateo? So, an embodiment. You know? You ever seen of a psychopathic killer? Oh man, it's fucking the devil. He's possessed by demons. Okay. I mean, it's not, it's ABC. It's really fucking elementary to understand that, you know? But so, yoga. I mean, this is not me. I mean, 1800s. That's when that word yoga came into the American existence, right? And it's union, yoking with the Supreme Spirit to join. That's it. Nothing else to talk about. That has nothing to do with stretching, exercising, none of that shit. All right? Think about it. To join. All right? And then you get into the Kundalini and all this other shit, right? Think about it. And then you got hatha yoga with one of these spiritual loving lighters was like, well, I don't do that. I do hatha yoga anyway. Hatha yoga means force, violence, forced meditation. Think about that. You know who else talked about hatha yoga? Okay. Oh my God. You know, I mean, it's unbelievable, man. Um, Sorry about that. What's good, King Charles? You know who else talked about like hatha yoga? And this motherfucker had the nerve to tell me about some goddamn that's what they do. Fucking goddamn Aleister Crowley. 8 lectures on yoga. Read the shit. Go read it, Manly P. Hall shit. I mean, Manly P. Hall, I mean, psychopath or not, dropped some very fucking super crazy information on yoga. Right? And then look what they used. Look at the US Army, the military, the CIA, and yoga. And then it all started to make sense. Think about that shit. So yeah. But Yeah, hatha yoga. I mean, that shit. I mean, it is what it is. So, so I mean, not to mention like, cult leaders over the ages, right, have used this fucking practice because they understand they can take over somebody, they can control them, they can embody them because I mean it just is what it is, man. This shit is deep, very, very deep, and a lot of people aren't ready to hear it. And I'm glad it's coming out because this all fits in with the people awakening from the bullshit, the other spell that was casted. That people think they're awake, but they're actually not awakened, right? So, I mean, they understand the powers of the human body, man. You know, so they understand transgression, right, and decadence and shit like that. They know about all this, you know. So a lot of this is new age, and when I tell people about, oh, it's not new age. What do you mean? What do you mean it's new age? Um, I mean it's new. It's new. So um, it's really new. But yeah. No, I mean that's what it. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what everybody thinks it is. Everybody think it's a yoga, another form of meditation blended with stretching and techniques. Not sure. This is what people don't understand. What they've been partaking in this long. It's just meditation and doing that and not understanding what you're connecting to opens you up to connect to another being because it's all about a union and yoking. But if we aren't in our higher understandings and our higher minds and tapped in, meaning truly tapped in, what are we tapping into? What's overcoming us? What are we being open to? And this Manly P. Hall explained this to the fucking T. He said, we must take extreme caution with these practices. And it was yoga and many other things. It wasn't just yoga, it was a lot of other shit. All right. And what he meant by that, he said the difference is this practice is being done in nature under a tree versus in a modern society. He already knew what time it was. We're in a fucking matrix. We're in a system. Okay. How are we going to be connecting with a supreme being in fucking Manhattan or in your house somewhere in Rochester, New York, or wherever the hell you at? You know, how are you going to be doing that and then functioning and maneuvering in the same system? You couldn't have, you cannot be tapping in to that source. People are like, well, what do you mean? Like I feel I've tapped my higher energy. Yeah, we could feel a lot of things, right? But to understand what is going on, this is why it opens people up. And there's many people, I've had people actually message me personally. Wow, I left. One lady said she left. Um, um, she stopped doing yoga, a few years ago because she started having like a lot of bad things happen in her life, and she came across, I forgot who it was, and explained to her. Some people already knew about this shit. This has went around before, guys. It's not nothing new, but it's just now it's waking people up. See, it went around before, and people that I didn't give a fuck. Now the same people that were doing this shit is like, damn, I never thought about that, you know, or man, I didn't look at it like that. And that's pretty dope, man. You know, so people are actually, you know what, I'm about to make moves because this shit's packing up, and I don't want to be here forever. God damn it. I'll be the first one here, then I'll be trying to take my time out. And now the whole place line going out the goddamn door. And y'all, I'm gonna have to put y'all on hold for a minute. But anyways, people that it got misconstrued, and just exercising and stretching, people calling it yoga and posting their fucking pictures of them stretching and shit on the internet. All right, that's what people think yoga is. Most people think that because a lot of people don't have this spiritual connection. All right, they don't. And then there's some that are so deep into it, they're actually caught in the same thing I'm fucking talking about, because they don't understand. Okay. And what is the supreme being, right? We all still trying to get there. We all still trying to connect to it and get there. The supreme being is same shit the Bible got. When that motherfucking Jesus comes back, all this shit's stopping. All this evil, this darkness, this devil, these demons, this negative energy, this shit goes to bed. Because when a person embodies that, it's not going to go inflict any harm on anybody. We're in the clutches of transition, fighting, right? Fighting, battling, static, energy clashing, right? That's where we're at. All right. That's where we're at. Distortion. We got to get back on the frequency. We got to get on the right frequency. So there's going to be this type of, this is where you got to separate the human condition from a spiritual connection. We're under a human condition. We got to fight through it. We got to, like we all woke up fighting through demons and all this other shit. There's levels to this shit. There's got to be a point where we get to where people understand mentally, like, that's my brother, it's my sister. Ain't nothing else to talk about. It's gotta be an understanding that humanity comes to, and this is what people don't understand. So when people do these things, and there's people to do rituals and all that, Wise always talks about the ritual thing. Be careful with that shit. And he's 100% right. This shit is put out here to cast you into a fucking spell. People run around here thinking they're doing this magic and all this other shit. They ain't doing magic. They're doing magic on themselves. They don't understand the concepts of the magic like the people that created our existence does. They know how to pawn that energy and maneuver it to something else to keep it off them. And they know how long to do it. They understand how to manipulate and maneuver energies. These motherfuckers got a lot of shit in place, strategically. The truth is will inherit the world. Shit. Oh my God, this shit's getting packed up. As I wait, I think I'm doing a disservice by waiting. This might be a 5-minute intermission, So let me go in here and get my hot drink real quick. So just give me a minute.
Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you're never leaving my face. Heart is racing here now. Never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to guess. No, you're a mind reader. Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's missing. With all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you'll never leave in my veins. Honey's racing, hand up. The whole one won't wait up. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know that if you don't even if it doesn't make sense, you don't have to guess. No, you're a minor. I know it all.
All right, I'm back. Didn't take as long as I expected, but I'm back. Shout out to you guys. So, yeah, what are we on the topic of? The yoga thing. So, you know, forget about, all that. It's what it entails, right? It's a practice, and there's a lot of other things that we don't even have a clue about that, once you start diving in, you go down a fucking serious rabbit hole, and then you start to see, you know, the whole truth community, love and light community, everything. Like, you start to see where a lot of this shit came from, you know. Like I said, JB Ryan, whoa, when you go down that rabbit hole, man, it gets pretty it gets pretty wild, right? It gets pretty wild down that rabbit hole. Let's see, hold on 1 second. Let me march back real quick. I'm trying to pull up something. I can't find it right now. I can't find it right now. Tuesday. Okay, yeah. So, to the um one second. All right. Okay. Now, India. This is where it gets into like people like, oh well, what about this? It's an ancient practice. No, the fuck, it ain't ancient practice. What's ancient to you? 1500s? I mean, 1600, 1700, 1800. Ancient is fucking ancient. Not no, when I say new age, I mean new age. A lot of people don't understand what was done across this world and what continues to be done across this world, and it's being done here in the United States. All right. The United States, like I said the other day, if you didn't see my streams or all on my other channel, is a new kid on the block. It's United States is new. All right. Very new. Okay. What they're doing here, they've already done across the world. All right. They've already done. So in India, what people don't know is there is actually, obviously there's many belief systems everywhere, but the main belief system that is in India is like Christianity. It says don't walk. Is like Christianity. It's been, bastardized, raped, and just recreated, and by who? Well, we already know. You know, the Roman Catholic Church. The ancient families that been in power structure, right? That formed the Jesuits, the Society of Jesus. All this shit, right? Um, you know, because what they did India, they did Africa, Malaysia, what else? Indonesia, Japan, fucking Vietnam, later, China. I mean, this is what they've done, right? They have done this everywhere in society, right? I mean, it just is what it is. And you know, if they, right, had missions in India, well, what the fuck you think they were doing? You know, what do you think they were doing? Same thing they did here, right? Hold on one second. The same mission that they did in North America, right? Because you can look this up. The Jesuit mission in North America. They were attempted, they say, in the late 16th century to establish early in the 17th century, filtered at the beginning of the 18th century, disappeared during the suppression of the Society of Jesus. We know they didn't disappear when they, hold on one second, man. All right. Check this shit out. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Check this out. See, what a lot of things will say the Jesuits disappeared. You know, they'll say like the Khazar disappeared. Well, disappearance is enforced disappearance of persons. And then, you know, they put it as a crime against humanity, punishable under the Rome Statute of the International Criminal Court, the ICC. Elements of the crime defense, you know, they had created a law long time ago. This goes back to canon law, Rome, and all this other shit. This is where this comes, that is still in place today. So what a disappearance is, it's basically the arrest, detention, and abduction of persons by or with the authorization, support, or acquiescence of a state or a nation. Because why would they put this in there? Why? Because they done this to the Jesuits in history. So this is in play, right? This is how these motherfuckers are protected and able to run amok. See, a lot of people they talk about shit and they really don't know what the fuck is going on. But this is what is happening, right? So anyways, I know I'm like jumping all over the place, but just like the Jesuits had a mission, right? In North America, they already have done this in India, you know, prior India, right? Hold on 1 second. Let me remember, guys, I'm driving, so I got it on autopilot. So yeah, go back and find this shit. God damn it. You have the Goy Inquisition, right? GOA, right? The Goy Inquisition, and this was done by the Jesuits, the Roman Catholic Church, the Society of Jesus, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? The Catholic Orthodoxy, I don't know. You know, that same fucking faction has been doing this shit for eons, right? But anyway, it's called the Goy Inquisition, right? It's all right, and this was an extension of the Portuguese Inquisition in Portuguese India. Its objective was to enforce Catholic orthodoxy and allegiance to the Holy See, right? Conversions took place through the Goon Inquisition with the persecution of the Hindus and the destruction of Hindu temples. What were they getting rid of? The ancient teachings of Hinduism. I mean, it used to be, before they changed it to India, right? Like they call the Native Americans Indians, right? No one ever, why does India way the fuck over there, but they call America in? Because these motherfuckers been conquering and colonizing and wreaking havoc for a very long fucking time. That's why. All right. So the Goy Inquisition, right, was set out. It was established in 1561, and it was so-called disbanded in 1812, right? And the Inquisition primarily focused on the new Christians accused of secretly practicing their former religions and old Christians accused of involvement in the Protestant Revolution of the 16th century. Also among the offenders were those suspected of committing sodomy and were given, you know, whatever. All right. And it says the Inquisition was established in 1560, briefly suppressed from 1774 to 1778, continued thereafter until it was finally abolished in 1812. Forced conversion led to crypto Hinduism. See? And what is that? That's practicing Hinduism in secret while posing to be Christians. And then you look at the story of Krishna. It's just like the Jesus story. Now you can begin to understand what the fuck they did, what happened, and why they did it. All right. A lot of this shit out here, man, is manufactured, contrived, just this wild shit, man. You know, it really is, man. The inquestors also seized and burnt any books written in Sanskrit, Dutch, English, or Konkanai. Konkanai. On the suspicions that they continued deviantist and Protestant material. Contained deviationist and Protestant material. Shit is wild, man. So, without going into all that, right? And this goes to show you that, the aims of the Portuguese Empire in Asia were suppressing Islam, right? Spreading Christianity and trading spices. The Portuguese were guided by missionary fervor and intolerance. Example of this include Mandra missions, right? Madura missions, right? Of Roberto de Nobile, nicknamed the White Burman, as well as a Jesuit mission to the court of the Mughal Empire Akbar, with which the Inquisition enforced the subjection of the Syrian Church to the Catholic Church and the Synod of Dampier in 1599. All right? Remember, New Age shit. Like I told you. That's what these motherfuckers done did, man. But anyways, I don't want to get into all that. That shit's a deep fucking rabbit hole where you can start to unearth a lot of shit. But yeah, it's wild, man. So yeah, what's good, Bend Over? Anyways, I got the fire though. Tornadoes are today's threat. Yeah. That's another thing. The weather, crazy ass weather. There's a lot going on, guys. I hope y'all stay safe out here, man. It's dangerous. I guess upstate New York gets the crime heat wave. That's the weather we get, just crime. And there's a cop car speeding. Ooh. Cop car speeding somewhere right now as we speak. It's early for a cop to be speeding somewhere. It's early to even see a cop out in Rochester, New York. So something must have happened. What's good, Daniel Amico? But anyway, there's a lot going on, man. So, I'm all over the place, but hey. Yeah. It's right, Daniel Amigo. It's been crazy. Crazy with a C. Crazy with a C. Damn, there goes another fucking copper. Let me pull over. Oh no, it's an ambulance. Too early for this shit, man. But yeah, it's been crazy up here, man. Yeah. So just to cap off the yoga shit, I did want to go way deeper into demons and all that other shit and devils and all that other crazy shit, which is just energy, and it's enhanced, it's prevalent all over. Stop looking outside for fucking green goblins and red devils and realize these motherfuckers are inside of people that look like you and me every fucking day. And that's what you need to be paying attention to, because the devils are on TV talking and lying to you every fucking day. That's another thing people don't understand. Like, these motherfuckers, the devils are here. They're operating like all around us. The angels, they are here. We have angels with us. We are angels amongst us. You know, it 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 just is what it is, man. They're casting spells. We gotta keep out of the fucking spells. You know, we gotta keep out of the spells because they keep casting the motherfuckers, man. You know, their object is to get you, man. They need to embody you. Think about it. If they have people that go along with their plan, they have their clergy, their soldiers. They have what they need to move forward. That's what it's all about. Embodiment, man. You know? It's all about embodiment. You know, that's why interpreting, understanding the law, it's a spiritual understanding also, is the law. You know? So, you know, and I'm talking about real law. I'm not talking about the fucking bullshit law, you know. A headlight ticket, a traffic ticket and shit. There's nothing divine about that shit. You know. There's nothing divine about none of that. So it's a wild place, man. And in the Matrix, you know, the alien shit is popping back out. 9/11, a lot of 9/11 shit. I don't look at anything to do with 9/11, but miraculously in my feeds, a lot of shit about 9/11 is popping up. All right. Why? I don't know. But a lot of shit is popping up about 9/11. I don't know about any of your guys. I know all of our phones are fucking self-tailored to something. But I've been getting a lot of 9/11 videos popping up. New slow motion videos, angles I ain't never even fucking seen before. You know? I'm like, why? You know? I don't know. I don't know why. I don't look at none of 9/11. I've never been a 9/11 person, but I'm getting a lot of 9/11 videos showing up. I don't know why. But, hey, I don't know. Be careful of these phones. They're dangerous. But, something is, in the pot. Something's brewing in the pot. Yeah. But I'm gonna do another deep dive. This is more like this video, this live stream was more like I'm back on my main channel. You know. I had a dream relating to what you said last. What you said, like invasion of the body snatcher type shit mixed with all kinds of weird ass shit. Yeah. I mean, that's what they're trying to do, invade our bodies. From the poisons they give us. You know, this is why I try to explain to people like, yo, how the fuck? They're trying to inject shit in our body. So you know they're trying to inject in other entities into our spirit. You know? This is what they do. They created a fucking false world so we would forget about the spiritual world and be disconnected from it. You know? Crazy. That's what they did. So, you know, they try to evade your body through food, air, water, medicines, TVs, phones, everything. They told you to run out and get a fucking poke yourself in the arm with some shit. That's the fucking devil right there. That's the demon. That's the evil. That's the dark forces, whatever you want to call it. That's the shit right here and now. No need to look for a fuck. Motherfuckers waiting for a man to fly out the sky, but don't know when the devil's coming. Well, how could you have a concept of a man flying out the sky, but you don't have the red devil? Your concepts are fucking flawed and fucked up and go against themselves. You think you're gonna visually see a, hey, this is what it is, a white guy coming out of the sky with long hair to fucking drop to this earth and say, "You're coming with me, and I'm gonna kill all these motherfuckers." And then the red devil concept, where the fuck is this motherfucker at? See, y'all got it. Y'all can't see the devil, but you know this is world. He's here. You can't see but you can't see the Jesus either, because the Jesus is inside of you. Because I don't see the devil running around this bitch. I said that to somebody before. I said, wait a minute. So you waiting on, Satan? I mean, you're waiting on Jesus to come back, right? Fly out the sky, whatever the fuck, come back, save us and shit, right? Okay, I get that. But yeah, you talk about the devil. You seen the motherfucker? Oh my God, this is his world. Look at everything around here. I know, you seen the devil? Yeah, it's everywhere. I know, have you seen the fucking devil is what I'm asking you. No, I mean, look at people. Look how they're acting. This is the devil's playground. This is the devil's world. Where the fuck's the devil then? If Jesus ain't around, the devil ain't around, who the fuck is here? Where? Well, it's just look at it. Temptation and this and that. Okay, where's the fucking devil to vouch for this shit? I thought God created this motherfucker, right? Well, he didn't create it like this. Where's the devil? Well, the devil's in the people's. Now they start making some sense. Well, the devil's in people's mind. They can be possessed by the devil and do devilish deeds and devilish things. Okay, there you go. Now you're thinking. So then people can, do the opposite with godly things, right? Yeah. Okay. You ain't seen the devil yet, and this bitch is almost over, you believe, right? And Jesus coming back, right? Oh, they're coming back at the same time. That's what I get it. I mean, when you can be logical to people, you gotta see the look on their fucking faces. But guess what? They start to think. Think about it. They start to fucking actually start thinking about shit. And that whole thing was to say, it's energy, man. Motherfuckers are looking and waiting for shit that's already here. It's already here. So, that's what I tell people. You ain't seen the fucking devil, and you ain't seen Jesus yet. But look at the world and the shape it's in. Something ain't right. And y'all know I always say it all the time. Jesus come back, and y'all right? We gotta talk. Listen, before you strike me to hell for not believing in the shit story that y'all put out here, you made it hard for us, man. Me and Jesus gonna have a long ass 9-hour divine talk and say, look, Jesus, Yahweh, Yeshua, whatever the fuck everybody calling you, why we had to go through all this? What the fuck took you so long? And then sometime during that conversation, I'll be like, you know what? What's it like in heaven? Because you might be tricking us. I don't know. Because apparently you and the devil had a fight, cast his ass out the motherfucker. So y'all already fighting up there before we even get there. How we know it's clean up there and pure? We don't know. And it took you forever to come down to this bitch, and you picking and choosing. So what kind of cult shit is going on up in that motherfucker? What we got to do? Eat your flesh and drink your blood? Because that's what I was told by one of your disciples. Where's he at? That's what I'm talking to Jesus about. This shit ain't making no sense. We gotta eat your flesh and drink your blood. Doesn't you come with you? How does that work? I don't eat meat. Sorry. I follow the Bible. I eat the fruit, everything bearing the seed. I don't eat the flesh. I don't do none of that. So how this gonna work for me? I ain't drinking no blood. Fucking crazy. How this gonna work for me? You know? So that's the questions I got of Jesus. If they right, Jesus coming back, and I say, look, I've done all right, man. You got to do what you got to do. We're shaking that anyway. And how y'all got into a fight or whatever the fuck happened, and you know how we get fallen ain't what happened up there. I was beefing. I thought it was everlasting, the internal fucking beauty in life and life, you know. But y'all motherfuckers fighting up there. And then you took so long. Look at this place. You created this place and you wanted it to be destroyed. What kind of psychological fucking damaging shit is that? I've been running around with anxiety for years because you ain't come back, and a whole lot of other people waiting and shit. You know how many people died behind waiting? People was using your Bible as a shield. It didn't work, Jesus. You didn't make it with Kevlar and fucking iron. I mean, serious. The devil got all kind of. The devil has all kind of equipment to protect itself. Bunkers, money, all kind of shit. We ain't got shit. You said render unto Caesar what's Caesar's. You left us with nothing. I don't trust you. I might flip the table and walk away. Strike me dead right there. Send me straight to the fucking flames. I'll be like, I'll get used to it, Jesus. We got used to you not being here. Then I'm trolling Jesus. I'm gonna be trolling Jesus and all the people that left Earth. Because there's only gonna be like one half of a motherfucker going. Because motherfuckers ain't ready to leave this bitch. You come back down tomorrow. You drank the flesh and you ate the blood. You're coming with me. What about my family? They didn't do it. They don't believe. Wait, what? Yeah, okay. How many people hauling ass with Jesus to the land of unknown? Bitch just came flying up the fucking sky. How we know up ain't in the backwards world? How we know up is up and not down? He's going to hell. How we know you the real Jesus anyway? We don't have no. How we gonna know you the real Jesus? We don't have no way to tell you the real Jesus. You might be that false one. Your book said there might be a false one coming. Your book said a whole lot of shit that don't even make any kind of goddamn sense. You know? So you didn't make a new book. You didn't come down and visit. You didn't even take a vacation on the planet you created to let a motherfucker know you really exist. No, I'm just playing. Shout out to all my Jesus freaks. Jesus, Yahweh, Benoit, you know, all the names that motherfuckers give them. You know, shout out to all my brothers that, you know, come from lands that their family traces back to before that shit even came over here. Shout out to them. And they caught in that belief, which makes no goddamn sense whatsoever. You know, them debates get over real quick because there's nothing to talk about. When you a brother and you over here and your family's in the South, comes from the South or even up here, but all you got to do is go back a couple grandmothers ago and you can figure that shit the fuck out. And you go dig deeper and deeper and deeper and you'll find that, oh shit. And then you know what this society has done in history by coming to places, destroying what they had and infecting people with what they had. How the fuck are you worshiping some shit that destroyed your fucking people? That shit just doesn't make any sense to me. It don't fly, and you can't make it fly. I don't give a fuck what you say. It's well documented and well true. Them motherfuckers came over, slaughtered, killed, destroyed, and took, and gave you that religion. Point blank period. You can't even go around that. There's no right turns or left turns. Straight. One fucking way. You know? And not that I hate it. I mean, it's a good, people do become better fucking people, but you know, it is what it is. Right? People suffer from the lack of knowledge. You know? And then, you know, it's this saying that you know, And this is where I'm at. You know, I'm at um you know, this is you never know yourself, the Godhead, right? You can never know yourself, right? The Godhead is never an object of his own knowledge. It's an endless mystery to itself. Think about that. The Godhead is never an object of its own knowledge. That is a powerful ass statement. Because the Godhead is, supreme being, is, the creator. If you're connected with the creator, right? It can't be an object of its own knowledge. How are you going to be an object of your own knowledge? You can't. It's impossible. You know? Think about that. And just, I don't fucking know. That's the best way to say it. I don't know. Because we don't know. We're always knowing. That's what knowledge is. Knowledge is you don't know. Ain't that crazy? Knowledge is what? Trying to know something. So that means the earlier you don't know. So once you get the knowledge, guess what? The knowledge keeps going. It never stops. All right? That's how this works. And that moves into you love, you let go. No attachments. Think about it. No attachments. You love, you let go. You don't own anything, anybody. You own, you just is what it is because you don't know. It's just like you ever get some shit. I'm like that. I'll get something that I wanted. Once I got it, I don't care about it. I want something else. Once you obtain what you want, naturally, you want something else. Once you obtain what you want, or you need something you feel you need, once you get it, guess what? You need something else. That's why it's better to be pure. No, I'm driving away. So, yeah. What's good, Morgan? Mara Surti. Probably said that all the fuck wrong. Morgan. What's good, Morgan? Desires are the root of all suffering. Absolutely. And it's okay to desire and want, but no, hell, if you don't get it, who gives a fuck? And no, when you get what you want or desire, it can come and go as it pleases. You can lose it. It doesn't matter to you, you know? You know? And it's just like me, the same as I love, I let go. Point blank. To love is truly to let go. That's the shit they don't teach us. They want to hold on to it. You love it. That's your joy. Do what you want to do. They don't love and like trash, garbage. Them be the most broken, fucked up, mentally fucked up people. Sorry, but it is. Because they're in a fucking spell and they cast their own fucking self in there and they stay there. These are the most fucked uppest people. It is what it is, And I'm so glad that there's a new awakening happen. We just happened to go through it beforehand. We just went through it beforehand. And now we're starting to realize and see shit for what it is to warn others. Well, what's the solution? Well, now you get to the real solutions. All right. Because these people are going as far as they can fucking go. No, we're not going to band together with our rifles and be like a fucking movie in G.I. Joe on the streets, taking out the fucking tyranny and dragging. Like the fucking people are so fucked up. Like that shit doesn't even make an ounce of fucking sense whatsoever. Zero. Nothing. A lick of sense. Not even remotely close to making any kind of fucking sense. You know, they really believe that. I had a fucking, somebody used to rock out me, when the fucking fucking Count Dracula fucking started his bullshit. This motherfucker just instantly, like a light switch, was like, I'm not gonna be out. You're a bitch. You're a fed. I'm not gonna be out there. You're not gonna be on my side while we're going up against it. What the fuck? I was like, what? That's what I was dumbfounded. I was like, wait, what the fuck kind of shit is that to come out of a grown ass man's mouth? Like, this is some little kid G.I. Joe shit. Like, you think you're gonna be on the streets with some fucking bunch of truthers with your guns and just like a fucking Call of Duty game? Like, y'all motherfuckers need to get the fuck out of here with that stupid shit. Man, seriously. The same motherfuckers that was talking about they was locked down during, Mr. 19 is the same motherfuckers said they're gonna be out there fucking going at, taking up guns and doing it. Man, get the fuck out of here. I wouldn't be 10 feet. I wouldn't be 10 feet near you. Seriously. Unbelievable, man. Oh my God. What's good, Free? Shout out to Free and everybody else up on here. Yeah, but again, I just say I'm spiritual for the sake of y'all knowing what I am. But like I said, I like to say I'm immaterial and material, and I come from matter. That's it. And that comes from the Creator. Same shit you see outside, that's where the fuck I came from. Same shit outside is the same shit that I come from. And I'm immaterial and material, meaning I'm physical and I'm a being, a spirit, whatever the fuck that energy is that we put. That's where we're unfortunately we're wrong, because we put names on shit that they have alchemized and used to control us. We use them every fucking day, but it is what it is. That's just the way we gotta move. There's certain things you just feel that you can't put into words, and we can't. Until we learn to do that, only then will things change. Like when I met all the beautiful brothers and sisters that I met, that didn't take, that was an energy that just happened. When I met my brother Wise, that was just supposed to happen. That we cross paths in this reality. If we ever cross paths again, we cross paths in this reality. Crazy. Fake Mike, same shit. Other brothers on here, cross path with, Cuts, even though how crazy you think Cuts is, Cuts his own being. Fuck, it is what it is. I cross paths, a lot of other people, man, even people I don't fuck with, cross paths, and when we realize what we truly are, it's just things will just happen, and we'll use the tools, right, to make that happen. And it's not going commando and shit. No, it's gonna be batten down the hatches, sit tight, whatever, but yeah, man, think about these these things, but they manipulate us, man. Everything they do is a manipulation. So tell people to be careful of these devices, man. You're 100% opened up when on these devices all the time. That's why you gotta move strategically through the devices, because they can get you. There's times where I'm going to maybe post something or going to look, and boom, it hits me. And I might see shit, I'll click on it, and then here I'm gonna watch another one. I'm gonna say, God damn, this shit is like a fucking drug. Let me stop. And it might be shit I like, you know what I mean? But it's even that they're targeting you to keep your mind busy for a second. So you gotta like stop. You know? It's crazy. So um so um it's deep stuff. Sorry about that. I got a text. But if people want to do some research, I would urge them to, you know, into like a lot of this stuff that you see on the internet with, kundalini's, yoga, spiritual awakening. Um, Hold on. Spiritual awakening, binaural beats, um, uh, just many, 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 many things. I mean, even it shit even goes into Dr. Sebi, guys. Like, man, I don't. You gotta. I mean, yeah, Dr. Sebi was Dr. Sebi, but everything that Dr. Sebi talked about was the exact same thing. Maybe he studied fucking Manly P. Hall. Manly P. Hall, everything that Dr. Sebi said to the T was what Manly P. Hall had out here. Okay? And it was about vegetarianism, about spiritual health, and he got that from the Eastern. Okay? So think about it. You know what I mean? Think about it. I mean, it is a tap into source of knowledge, but when I was reading the shit about the whole vegetarian thing from Manly P. Hall, I'm like, this is the same exact to the fucking T. Literally like the entire blueprint of Dr. Sebi. Even said near the equator, in tropical uh environments between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn around the equator. Most optimum health. Be careful when you do a vegetarian diet. But vegetarian in Manly P. Hall's time was what vegan was when it came out. Straight, there was no cheese, egg, dairy, none of that shit. It was straight like vegan, but they changed it. Just like they're changing the whole vegan shit, right? So it's a lot of stuff, man. It's a lot of stuff. Um, you know, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. But JB Ryan, um, he did a lot of the, what's it called? Parapsychology. Um, I mean, it goes deep, man. And he had other people connected to him, and like this shit got into the CIA, and they got into a lot of experiments, and you know, um, they tried to, what they do is they come out with it, they do all this, and then they downplay it. Oh, it's bullshit. That's a possibility. But what they've done is they've taken it all and told you it was bullshit, so you stay away from it, think it's stupid. You know, back then, these people would have been conspiracy theorists, you know? So, yeah. Back then, it would have been conspiracy theorists, right? Yeah. So, but there's another guy, Maximilian Desior, right? Maximilian Desior. He was a German philosopher, psychologist, and asiologist, whatever the fuck. You know, the thing you do with Aes aesthetics, whatever. It's the nature and beauty of nature's taste and the function of philosophy of art. Some shit, I don't even know. But that's what he was into. And he was a magician. All right. He was a magician. And he used to go by Edmund Rels. All right. And this is when it gets into magic. So you got a psychologist, philosopher, German, who was into magic. All right. Which became a magician. So go back, man. You'll start to see where a lot of shit stem from, man. Still going on today, you know. Still going on today, man. So, you know, be careful out here, man. Like I said, our phones are literally magic boards. We're literally holding a Ouija board in our hand, guys. When we're typing and shit and doing all that, you know, we're typing in the fucking keyboard, sliding our thumbs across the black lidded screens with our fingers and fingerprints, and our energy is going into this. You better believe these devices are connected. And my wife from China, I mean, not China, from Taiwan, but connection to China, right? And she's just telling me straight up, they ain't gonna have cell phones in a few years. It's gonna be their face, like legit. Like they're already putting in infrastructure like 1980 fucking 4, guys. Meaning that shit in your hand, go bye-bye. That shit's gonna be in your house, in your car, in public. That's where it's gonna be. Wild shit, man. Very wild. You know? Wild stuff, man. So, yeah, man. Just keep, you know, researching, tapping into your mind. Um, you know. And again, I don't know shit. I don't know nothing. You know, I'm just here and now, you know, here and now. Let me check out the comments, man. Morgan, I agree. Yeah, shout out to Morgan, dropping some jewels here. I didn't really get a chance to be in the conversation, but shout out to all you guys and everybody who watches us later. But yeah, I'm about to get up off here. You know, this is just kind of a I'm back stream. I'm still live on all the other channels, but you know, just know what you're doing. You know what you're taking in. You don't need certain things. You want to do yoga, do the fucking stretching, breathe, do all that shit. But don't do the meditation. Don't try to do all that other shit. All right? Because you can be opened up to the false light. And a lot of people are under the false light. This is why you have gender mix up. This is why you have identity crisis going on in human beings. Why? Because the fucking Christ body, whatever you want to call it, the natural person that came has been taken out of the body, and other entities are in there. All right. That being, that pure being is still there. They just been invaded, right? Invasion of the body snatcher. Your family might be in this. I told you this shit didn't happen to me before. Can't tell me nothing. You know? Recognize it. You know, I tell people like, yeah, you're gonna go through the perpetual cycle. Okay. You got to know what you're dealing with. You can love, let go. Let go. I'll tell anybody, is the greatest remedy in this reality is letting go. It all works out. You let go, ain't shit you could do. Don't be bitter. Don't be angry. Don't give it no energy. You could think about it, remember it. But to whatever you were attached to, it gets no energy no more. You plug a plug out of the fucking wall, that's it for that energy. That light ain't gonna light on no matter what the fuck you do. You could set it near it, put it up, and put it down, put it up, left, right. That plug, there's no energy there. The plug's still there, and the lamp, and the wall's still there, but there's nothing. Zero. Nothing. It's just gone. And when you learn to keep your energy, it only can increase. When you give your energy away to a neglect, to a opposing force, you know, that shit is only you. You fucking your own self up. That's it. You can have all the hypothesis you want. When it breaks down, this is all it is. You giving your energy to it. Yep, you're going to be hurt. I'll tell someone straight up. I used to have long conversations with people about problems and this and that, helping them out. I get straight to the fucking point now. I'm like, I hear you saying, but you got to hear me. You, long as you give your energy, you're going to have that problem. You got to take your energy back. You know? You know, I got a brother right now, just got out of jail. He was in a bad relationship beforehand. I said, this is an opportunity. You did 6 months. This is an opportunity. You ain't been around 6 months. You come out, just know you got freedom. Can't nothing get in your way. When you lose your freedom, can't nothing get in your way. You're not in there no more. You could just reflect on that. And his temptation to go back is super high. The temptation to go back to that situation is high. Now you had a chance to isolate, not from your own doing, but you were in jail. You isolated. So that part's been done for you. The universe put you there. And this shit will happen in ways to make people realize. And then after that, shit, it's all you now. So now if the person goes back to that situation, you know, how can anything come positive? You already were isolated. Now it's build yourself time. But if you want to go back to what was before you went in, you're going to be in that perpetual karmatic cycle. You know? So yeah, man. But I tell, best energy is no energy. Cut it off like a light switch. It'll go away. It'll have to deal with itself. So, yeah, man. But I'm about to get up off here, man. Much love to you guys. I'll talk to y'all later. And yeah, I really appreciate everybody. And peace and love.
Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you'll never leave in my face. about you is different. Some kind of energy's missing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes